Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of American Soccer Quick Kicks. I'm your host, David Wright. I want to talk to you a little bit about a couple of very special matches that will be played on September 27th involving Major League Soccer clubs. I hope you're watching the season. I hope you've decided to buy in, get the season pass, and keep watching the most compelling story here in the final stretch of the season with just about 8 games left or so. Continues to be, will Miami be able to climb up the table in time and get across the playoff line and qualify for the postseason? Will they be able to do it before they run out of chances, before they run out of games? So far, they remain undefeated in the Messi era. Last week, they had to play a match without Messi. He was away playing for Argentina in World Cup qualifying, where, by the way, he scored an amazing free kick goal. But could they win without him? And they gave up a goal early to Kansas City, who's been coming on strong lately, but they were able to come all the way back from behind and still win that match. And they continue to win, and they still have a chance. So we'll see what happens. They actually play, as I'm recording this, they haven't played yet against Atlanta, so we'll see how that game goes also. Who knows if they're going to make it, but I want to talk to you tonight about a couple of special matches coming up, the culminations to extra competitions. At the beginning of this year, one of my very first videos that I did on this channel was doing a rundown of all the different types of competition and matches that MLS clubs can compete in, other than just regular league play. One of those is a one-off match called Campeones Cup. If you recall, this is where the defending MLS Cup champion will play the defending Liga MX champion. It's a one-off match just between the two champions of the two leagues, just to be able to lift this trophy called Campeones Cup. To be honest, I don't know if this is a contest that needs to continue to take place now that we have the new Leagues Cup, which I thought was amazing because this was established. The first match was played, I believe, in 2018. This is actually, because of the COVID delays and everything, this is actually going to be the 5th Campeones Cup ever played. MLS holds the advantage in Campeones Cup with 3 wins to 1 loss. And this year, we're actually going to have a rematch of the 2020 Campeones Cup. It's going to be LAFC versus Tigres. LA won a fantastic MLS Cup final last year against Philadelphia. And then Tigres won Campeone de Campeones Cup in Mexico. If you remember what that is, Mexico plays 2 mini seasons with a winter break. They play the Apertura in the fall, Clausura in the spring. The winners of those 2 little mini seasons play in something they call Campeone de Campeones, which is like their Super Bowl Champion of Champions game. Tigres ended up coming out as the winner once again this year, and so that's how they ended up in this match playing LA. It's going to be played in Los Angeles. It's going to be on September 27th. So be sure to watch that, unless you decide to watch the other game taking place that night. And that game is actually the U.S. Open Cup final. If you recall, I've talked about this before, and I've had guests on before. We talk all about the Open Cup. This is a tournament that dates back to 1913. Every year this is played. And if you count all the amateur open division qualification matches that take place, there's well over 100 clubs that participate in this tournament year round. It actually overlaps. Like, we haven't had the final yet, right? But qualification for next year's Open Cup has already started at in the lower division, the amateur level. And so the Open Cup is something that's always happening somewhere all the time. And we've come down to the 2023 final will also be played on September 27th. And guess what? Lionel Messi will be playing in that match. Miami will be hosting Houston. This should be a fantastic match because Houston is good again for like the first time in a while, and they're exciting to watch. And they absolutely should be able to be competitive in this match. They should be able to hold their own. And they don't have a lot of trophies, at least in recent years, and they're going to be absolutely motivated to try to bring home the Open Cup. And Messi's attitude is, I want to win everything. And so he's really kind of like leading the charge, being that emotional leader on the team already. The truth is that the Open Cup typically awards a berth to CONCACAF. Okay, I still want to say Champions League, but it's changed to Champions Cup. However, because Miami also won Leagues Cup, they've already qualified for CONCACAF. And so what that means is that the Open Cup berth falls to the runner up. And so whether Houston wins the Open Cup or they lose the final, either way, they've already qualified for CONCACAF. So by Miami both winning Leagues Cup and then qualifying for the final for Open Cup, that automatically gave the other finalist a CONCACAF berth. And so, congratulations, Houston. You'll be playing in the CONCACAF Champions Cup alongside Miami and alongside Philadelphia and alongside Vancouver and everybody else next year. But the Open Cup with Messi in it, this game is going to be available for free on the CBS Golazo network. You can find that on Pluto TV. Anyway, that's the game I'm going to be watching. I'm really excited about that. But we have Campeones Cup and Open Cup taking place on September 27th. That's a Wednesday night. That's all I got for you this time. I just hope you don't pick one of those, but don't let the night go by without checking out some soccer. And the only thing I want to leave you with is be sure to sign up with the American Soccer Quick Kicks Facebook page. On there, I'm going to do things like share the infographics that come up that look interesting, that look relevant to the stuff I've talked about. It'll certainly be roster announcements for the U.S. camps. I'll do match day reminders about kickoffs and networks, and I'll do all the passing last minute reminder stuff that I can't get to a video in time, and it's topical and won't be any good in a few hours anyway. Just additional information, additional content. If you follow the Facebook page for American Soccer Quick Kicks, I can be the only source you need in order to keep up with exactly when the games are being played and how you can watch them. Anyway, that's going to do it for now. Be sure to watch some soccer with me, and I'll talk to you next time.